Hi friends, welcome to Aishusdiy. In this project, we will learn how to make the soap earrings. It kind of looks pretty, I think. So just a little bit different version of what we normally used to do, like wrapping around one bead at a time. So this has like more fuller look and kind of the colors are fun. And these two strands are from Bargain Bead Box subscription for the month of July. This crystals, 4 millimeter bicone crystals, and then these pearls are 3 millimeter, I guess. Um, Peach color pearls that I have in my stash. I just introduced a pearl because it's smooth and round in shape, and I just wanted to give a contrast to these two bicones, and I like this color very much. With these two it goes very well. And for this project you need a hoop earring. I'm using a ready-made hoop. You can also make your own hoop, by the way. And then I'm using some 24 gauge non-tarnished silver plated blue steel wire, and this is the wire I'm using. So, and then I used about first a yard of the wire, and was not enough. Even though it's easy to add wire to this project, I think that we can do a little bit more than a yard. That way we don't have to add wire in between. So 12, I would say 15 inches of wire is what I recommend for this complete project, if you're doing it the same way that I am doing. 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Okay. 15 to 16 inches. To be on the safer side, I am taking, I will take 16 inches. That's 12. I'm taking 16 inches to be on the safe side. And then tools wise, we need our wire cutters, a ruler, measure, then nylon pliers to straighten your wire, or a piece of cloth, whichever you have in handy. And we don't need a round nose plier, we just need a tweezer nose or needle nose pliers. And let's get started. It's pretty easy. So you just open up your hoop. I like to start my earring from the back. Whichever you prefer, it's totally fine, doesn't matter. So just leave a short tail, and then I wrap around the tail just like so. When I have 3 wraps, I just cinch these wraps together so that they are nice and uniform. Once I have that, my wire is securely anchored here. I pick up one of the blue bicone 4 millimeter, and then my 2 or 3 millimeter peach pearl that I have here, and then one of this golden color bicone. So I take 3 beads and drop it down to my work, and then I just try to take it like that, and then wrap it around the, I just open up the ear wire and keep, so that it is easy for me to wrap this around once completely, and then twice started. That's what, one complete loop. And then I'm ready to take the next. See, there is a gap, so you don't need the gap. So what I would do is I'll just tighten this up a little bit. One, and then I'm ready to pick up the same pattern. One blue, one peach. You can substitute this beads with any beads you have in stash, as long as it's 2 to 4 millimeter in size. You can even use bigger beads, doesn't matter, but the look will change a little bit. Just keep that in mind. So just take the next one, put it around like that, and then go around my ring twice, and then I'm ready to pick up the next. It's quite simple and it is fast. You can do a lot of these rings in a small amount of time. There we go. Drop it down, come back, and then wrap it around. We have 3 on our ring. You can also take a spacer bead in the middle instead of the peach color. For me, the peach color looked more appealing, and I wanted something rounded and polish, smooth round bead. Just to have a contrast for the crystal. That's all. I feel if you mix that a little bit, it looks pretty. It's just my personal opinion. You can do all 3 bicones in different colors, or even the same color would do good. You can make many variations in the same pattern. These bicones are nice and shiny. I really like them. Both the color combination is, the contrast is nice, but it didn't go with the other gemstone, the blue gold stone actually. But we can always mix and match and then come up with a new pattern. Like, it's a challenge to actually work with mismatched beads and stuff like that. So I want you to pay attention to the number of the loops you have in here, because you don't want this to be contrast than the one that you already made. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So that's about it. As you can see, I did wrap 7, but and you can see that this is a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to massage this a little bit and move this around just a bit, so that it is a little bit uniform than the last one. Yes, now I have 7 loops here. I just wanted to go ahead and do 3 wraps, because that's what we did in the starting, and then go on top of the 3 wraps one more time. Okay, just to position myself right next to the bead. So I start from here. Okay, see, I push this to this towards me, and I have this wire right away from me. I pick up a blue color bicone. That's what I started with. You can choose a different color, and then I come around that side, okay, in the opposite side, and then I come to the same place where we did the wrap, and then I just wrap it once more, just like so, and then push this to this side, and I'm gonna add beads to this side. In the first unit, my older one was on the right side, and the new one, just one bead, was on the left side. In the next unit, I'm doing the older one, I'm pushing the older one towards my left and taking a bead on to the right. This time I would take a pearl. So you can take 3 beads you want, or you can just take 1 bead. That's totally up to you. But I'm just taking 1 bead in the start and the end, and the rest I'm picking up 2 beads. Okay, and then I'm going to alternate the color of the crystal. I took a blue here. The next unit I'm taking a pearl and a golden one, and I come back to the same spot where I wrapped previously and wrap around once, and then I push this on this side. I have added this side. Now I'm going to the other side. I pick up 1 pearl, and then 1 bicone, And I'm taking a blue this time because last time I took a golden one. So I drop it down and come back to the same spot wherein I wrapped last time and wrap once. And then push this bead to the side. And then take a pearl, this time a gold bicone, golden color bicone, and then come back here and wrap it on the same spot and once, and then keep it on the other side. Now I take a pearl, and this time I'll take a blue one, drop it down, come back and wrap it on the same spot we wrapped it in the previous time. So when you do this, there is slight movement here, but that's okay with me, because the first time we added 3 beads and this time we are just adding only 2, and I'm alternating the beads. That's also my preference. If you don't want, you don't have to. And then I come back here and go around once, and I push this towards the right. I'm going to add it to the left. In the last unit, I'm adding only 1 crystal as I did here. So I'm just going to add 1 blue crystal and come back here, and then I will just tuck in the tail of the last unit, or you can just snip off this short tail out here. Okay, and then wrap this around 3 times on top of the wrap that we already did. Okay, once you're done, you can snip this off. See, 15 inches should be good enough. I still have 1 inch left, so 15 is good. And then make sure you tuck the tail in and make the wrap a little bit pretty. It's a little messy because it's a double wrap, right? So keep that in mind. And then tuck the tail over here also. We are almost done with our earrings. And as you can see, it has a fuller look and really pretty with all these colors. I hope you guys liked this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos once a day. It comes around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.